Well, you may have games and music on your iPhone, but do you have the app that can save your life? It's called PushtoAlert, just out this week. And here to tell us more about this groundbreaking app and how it works is inventor Kevin Arndt, who happens to be our general sales manager here at WFMZ TV. Kev, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So, in your spare time, I know you're very busy here at the station.
Sure.
You came up with the idea for this really great app. How did you come up with it?
Well, it was funny. I was watching, it wasn't funny, but I was watching the Virginia Tech stories, and what had happened is I watched the students talk about how, you know, they need more security and they needed more protection is basically what they were looking for. And I had contacted my partner, Michael Sy, and came up with this idea, and we kind of sat down and noodled it for a week and put a patent together, and we've been out trying to present this for the last 3 years.
Wow, okay, so it's been a work in progress. And let's talk about what it is. Can you run through, I know we have some video we're going to share. How does this work and what does it do?
Well, there's two facets that you can use for PushtoAlert. And one, on a daily basis, what PushtoAlert is good for is there's recent alerts. So you can actually access this anywhere you're at in the world and look for recent alerts. What that'll do is give you a history of the exact location of where you're at. And this history will give you the opportunity at your own discretion to make the determination, is this a safe area based upon the history of alerts that were sent. So if you see that there was 30 alerts sent in the last month, you can make the determination that the area you're at is not really that safe. So that's something that people will utilize it for on a daily basis. And then the application of the app, and if you're in trouble or you see somebody in trouble, what you can do is pull out the app, you hit the PushtoAlert button. It gives you a list of 8 predetermined buttons. You select the button that's closest to the problem that you have or the issue that you have. It sends out an alert to all the people within a 25-mile radius that have the app, notifying them that there is a problem. They will get a hard address, a Google map with a pin in it showing exactly where that phone is. Plus, it'll give you the opportunity to dial 911 directly. And the nice part is if you've ever dialed 911, there's a lot of times that people are in panic, and you know, the first question that 911 asks is, where are you located? And people don't always know exactly where they're located. That's the nice part with the app as well, is it tells you, the person that's calling, well, I can look at this. This is exactly the map where I'm at, the hard address, and so forth of what my location and what my situation is.
Yeah, and it's a real quick, just touch of a button and
two-step process.
Yeah, because I think about that a lot, you know, coming to work when it's dark outside. I think I have the old school flip phone. I'd have to open it up, turn it on, you know, dial 911 and send. It's a long process. So in the event of emergency time, you don't always have the time to do that. So.
Correct. And I've had the people have challenged me that they pulled out their phone and dialed 911, and I've done the app and pushed it, and I've been quicker than they can.
Yeah, well, good work, yeah. Let's talk about, you said it was a 3-year process. What did it take to really design this? I mean, you mentioned so many, it's so detailed, it has so many features. What did it take to come up with this thing?
Well, it took a lot of hard work behind the scenes, because doing the patent is actually a fun and stressful process, and I have a great partner that knows the patent world. But after we got the patent, it was, I mean, I was basically flying all over the place. I flew to Mexico and got their endorsement. I met with officials from Dubai and got their endorsement, and the NYPD's endorsement, and the IPA's endorsement. So I had to make sure that the app was something that the authorities really wanted and needed, and I built it around that. And then I contacted the cell phone carriers and so forth, and the unfortunate side with them, it was at a time where they said they needed a little bit more than an idea on a piece of paper. And that's why we decided to take the app route. The app route was something that the platform was becoming more mainstream, and you don't really need the permission of a cell carrier to say, I'm going to build this. So we approached a company out of Bethlehem. I saw a story on 69, a company called Mosaic, and Mosaic Interactive, and they've been a great partner in designing this and getting it implemented.
That's great. Let's talk just quickly about the benefits. You mentioned Virginia Tech kind of led to the creation of this and the idea in the first place. How could this Push to Alert have helped in that situation, Kev?
Well, if you followed the story, there was 2 people that were murdered first.
Right.
I like to think that I could have prevented the first 2 murders. I mean, if they would have had this push the alert, there would have been people there. But let's face the fact, with the authorities, there is mistakes. And the mistake was they thought they had the person apprehended. And in that time period of an hour, there was 20 plus more people killed. And my app would have alerted everybody on that campus that there would have been a heightened awareness of what's going on, and maybe they wouldn't have even gone to class. So
Right.
I think that would have helped.
Right, they would have known something's going on in this building. Don't go there.
Correct.
Could have summoned help. Yeah, could have
Correct.
really come in handy in that situation. And as the inventor with so much love and hard work behind this app, how does it feel to actually see this thing come to fruition and be available for purchase this week?
It feels great, but it'll really feel good when I get that first story that it saved somebody's life. I mean, that's the whole goal. If I can save 1 life out of this, it's totally worth the whole effort and energy put into it.
Yeah, we'll be glad to report that story when that happens as well.
Sure.
Kev, thanks so much. And coming up, we'll tell you what officials in Washington have to say about Push to Alert, and we'll also talk about Kevin's goals for the future. Stay with us. We'll be right back.